What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another run here in American Truck Simulator. This is actually going to be one of two videos I'm doing this week. The second one is going to be of the Viper 389, which has been updated, in case you guys didn't know. We'll get to that one later. Probably on Fridays when I might bring that out for you guys for your enjoyment. But today, I'm going over a little bit of a repeat what happened last week. And clarifying a couple things here and there, maybe. Answering a couple of replying to a couple of comments and things like that. So what I've got with me today, I believe this one is out of Jazzy Cat's trailer pack here. This is the Fontaine magnitude, if I could speak right, man. And it's hauling a JCB little tractor here. Let's bring up that information. JCB 8310, tipping the scales at 22,600 pounds, heading over to John Deere over in Kingman. So I guess even John Deere works on JCBs. Okay, so nice little easy run today. We're rolling with the Kenworth W800 stock paint on this one. Alcoa fat tire rims on here, part of the Smarties Alcoa wheel pack that they have out. Make sure you check the Concurrent Mods list down below. I believe I have that one listed there. And of course, this is the SCS Extra Parts mod pack that is also found on the Steam website and also down below. So without further ado, let's get rolling. Firing up this N14 610 horsepower chipped. Because of the mods I have in here, I have two different N14 600s. One is I think it says version 2.0, and it is a 605, and this one here that I'm using, it says chipped. So yeah, I've already been yelled at. Oh, there's no chipped engines. Okay. Yeah, don't yell at me. I'm just telling you what it says, okay? You know, don't kill the messenger. So, but it doesn't really sound that well. Actually, it does sound a little different. So we'll get used to this one here for a little while. Not really liking that engine brake from the outside. Yeah. Not a fan of that one. Alright, so let's go over some of the things from last week in that video. I'll tell you what, I was expecting more rejection, more negative comments than anything else. I was honestly very surprised with the overwhelming amount of comments that said, you know, spot on, glad you said this, it needed to be said, I totally agree with you, you know, you name it. It was positive, all agreeing with, saying they feel the same way, you know, you name it. So I was very, very surprised. I did expect some, because I know I'm not the only one that is disgruntled with SCS and the direction that this game has been going compared to ETS2. But the overwhelming amount of comments that you guys posted in support of what I was thinking and feeling, as well as those of you who have said I haven't, you know, the support as well for basically not playing this game anymore. You know, I haven't touched it in a couple months, and I have no interest in touching it, and this and that and whatever, you know. So, you know, I knew you guys were out there, and you still might not be the majority. But at least you're vocal about it. So whether you're the majority or minority of the group of people here, You know, I appreciate what you guys had to say. I'm glad I'm not alone on this. Oh, as I grind my gears, I hope I'm not alone on that. And so, you know, I'm glad that, you know, there are others who feel this way. Whether you guys felt that way before that video, dude, it's 35. Come on, you're doing 30. You know, whether you guys felt that way going into that video, or, you know, what I had to, you know, the facts I laid out for you guys in that video helped sway you, you know, whichever. You know, I appreciate it. I do always enjoy the support, appreciate the support that you guys have given me and this channel, regardless of whatever game I play, ATS, 7 days, now Farm Sim, Car Mechanic, you name it. So, always appreciative to you guys for that. That's why I try to do giveaways, and as I mentioned in that last week's video, yes, I will be doing giveaways of New Mexico. I will be, you know, showing it off to you guys. The price is going to be varied. I'm hearing numbers between $11.99 and $14.99. I've also heard some people speculate that it'll be no different than ETS2 expansions. So we could expect to see $18.99, because I think that's what France is right now. I'd have to double check. Oop, there we go. I'd have to double check, but the last time I did look, not too long ago, it was $18.99. So, you know, different. It's gonna be a little pricey, and I really don't see a lot of you guys supporting that game, supporting this game, and supporting that DLC if the price tag is $18.99. Really don't. Even $14.99 I think might be too much for what you guys want. So, to address the trucks and trailers situation that is within the game, I've had a couple people mention, you know, hey, they got to get a license for it. It's illegal to, you know, put a product in there, blah, blah, blah. Yes, I know that. I believe I mentioned that. If I didn't, my apologies. I should have. I probably meant to, but totally forgotten. I got sidetracked. But yes, in order for SCS to put a truck into ATS, they must have a license agreement from said company. So Freightliner, Western Star, they're owned like Daimler, so they got to go to Daimler. And overall, most likely, instead of going, I mean, I don't think they're going to go to Western Star and Freightliner separately. They're probably going to go to the parent company of both of those. Who knows? And that's the thing. A lot of this stuff is still speculation, and I mentioned that in one of the comments I replied to. A lot of this is speculation. We're never going to hear from SCS as to why we don't have other trucks, why we don't have legit Fontaine trailers in here, why we don't have legit Wabash or Great Dane trailers, you know, why we don't have legit stuff except for Cummins, PACCAR, Peterbilt, and Kenworth. That's it. There are more legit stuff, items in ETS2 than there is here. So I don't, you know, a lot of it is speculation. If someone has proof, evidence, then by all means, you know, share it down there in the comments. If they don't, then all we can do is assume that what anyone has heard is speculation, because there is no evidence to back it up. What we do have as proof is, well, obviously, no trucks, no name brand trailers, no name brand anything except for PACCAR, Cummins, Cat, but I don't know if that's the official Cat. And then, obviously, Peterbilt and Kenworth. That's it. So, yes, they do need to get license agreements to put other trucks in the game. I would assume they have tried that. I can only assume, I can only hope, cross the fingers, that they at least did try to do that. That would be pretty bad of them if they didn't bother going for any licensing agreements. I mean, I don't put a, you know, I'll go out on a limb here. Maybe they just went to Peterbilt and Kenworth, and maybe they felt that was enough. That Western Star, Mack, Volvo, Freightliner, you know, they'll all come in as the game progresses. Maybe that was their line of thinking. I don't know. You know, I'd love to be a fly on the wall in that office. So, you know, there is that aspect. an aspect that we will never know, though. That's unfortunate. I really wish SCS would come out and say, hey, you know, they don't have to name people, throw companies under the bus. You know, if they just came out and said, hey, yes, we did try to reach agreements with other companies for licensing products within ATS. We were unable to reach a deal with those companies. Of course, it's going to drive everyone nuts because, oh, well, did you talk to Freightliner? Oh, did you talk to Mac? Did you talk to Billy Bob and over here at wherever? You know, of course, people are going to go nuts with that. But at least if they came out and said yes, cover their own ass, defend themselves a little bit, which of course they're not. You know, if they came out and at least said that would put a lot of people to rest. So, I mean, in my opinion anyway, that a lot of people would rest a little easy knowing, hey, they actually did make an effort. As it stands right now, it doesn't look like they have. And game-wise, it doesn't look like they are. So, there's that aspect. The other one is, well, obviously, since you guys are watching another video here, another topic here. Obviously, since you guys are watching the video here, I'm not quitting ATS. You know, I had a few comments and messages sent to me right away as soon as that video came out. Oh, I wish you weren't quitting ATS. You know, I wish you were still going to make videos and this and that. You guys, please, really, you must watch the whole video. You miss out on information, you know, from start to end. Please, watch the whole video. It happens all the time. I see comments, and that's why I've really cut back on replying to comments, because majority of the time, the questions that people are asking, I state right there in the video, or it's right there in the description. You know, I'm not going to spoon feed you guys everything. Some people have seemed to expected that, but I'm cutting back on that now. So if I'm not replying to you, well, it's because I don't feel like it's, you know, really requires me to respond. You know, and obviously not every post, not every comment requires me to respond. Let's keep that in mind. But, you know, if you ask a question and I don't respond after a while, and we're talking a few days maybe, chances are that I feel the answer to that question is pretty simple. And that is my way of basically telling you, Google it, you know, watch the video or read the description. I really do try to put all information here for you guys, for you to digest and read about and do yourself. So I'm not going to spoon feed it to you guys. I've always told you guys, be independent thinkers, think for yourselves, draw up your own conclusions. Don't go and have people do it for you. Same thing here with the simple stuff, the work here. You know, watch the whole videos, make sure you get all the information. I'm not quitting ATS, I'm still here, obviously. As I said in that video, I'm going to be doing one a week, maybe two. You know, if the content, you know, is there for it. This week, it will be. With this video here, responding to comments and things, and just reiterating what, you know, last week's video, as well as the video I got coming out, hopefully on Friday. Everything's a day behind right now for the bulk of my videos. Wednesday is when I plan to have an ATS video come out, but everything else, like Farm Sim, Car Mechanic, Simulator that I just put out on Tuesday, you know, everything's like a day behind right now, because I had a couple of things get screwed up, so, but, yeah. I appreciate all the support, guys, all the comments. I'm glad that a lot of you guys have stayed. I was expecting a mass exodus of subscribers. That, fortunately, did not happen. I know I have lost some people right away as soon as that video came out, and I was like, okay, here we go, this is going to be a good day. And, you know, to my surprise, you know, the number held steady, and then I actually gained subscribers at the end of the day. So if you guys are here for ATS and you just joined because of ATS and you're watching this video and you didn't see last week's video, well, you know, hopefully you stay, welcome, enjoy the content, hopefully you do. But ATS is not completely dead and gone. It's just not as important to my channel and my lineup as it used to be. So, that was pretty much it, guys. I mean, I tried to lay it all out to you in the last video. I'm trying to do it here too, so hopefully you guys understand. Hopefully, you know, you guys get the point and whatnot. Man, isn't John Deere lucky? They got the road leading right to them. All roads end at John Deere. The only thing I don't like about this trailer, and I have seen on real world trailers, is it would be nice if the back axle was liftable and not the inside axle. It would make it a little easier to get this trailer around corners without the ass end lagging behind so much. But as I get ready to wrap this up, thank you very much for your support, guys. I deeply, deeply appreciate it. I can't state that enough. I really can't. I'm glad for all the comments I got and everything, and hopefully you guys stay around for more. Like I said, ATS will still be once a week at least, but we'll see what happens with everything else. So, make sure you check down below for all the concurrent mods, because everything I have here should be down there as well. So I will be going through that and updating, because some mods have updated. So, you know, for example, Viper's 389. But until Friday, when I hope to test drive that truck, thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you later.